Hello everyone, welcome to Rockshare Gaming. I'm Eric.
I'm Jake.
And I'm James.
And today we are continuing our campaign, trying to get to Thanos, trying to make sure he does not get all the Infinity Stones in the Infinity Gauntlet expansion. So today we're going to be playing against Proxima Midnight, and we are going to be playing as, apparently, the Midnight Suns. I'm going to be Moon Knight.
The Daywalker Blade.
And Ghost Rider.
Alright, so we've got our characters all figured out. If you need any help with figuring out what exactly we're doing with this version of the game, this does have some special setup rules. All those are in a how-to video that we posted earlier in time, because I don't know when this video is going out. I was going to say the other day, but it's...
I watched it. It was really good.
Thanks for that. Anyway, so we're going to go over Proxima Midnight's deck as a recap. The Reality Stone was taken by Black Dwarf in our last game, so that is where we at. We also did unlock, though, 2 power-up cards for our fight with Thanos, so we are hopefully not going to let Proxima Midnight take any more cards, but by the looks of things, she may get one. We'll see what happens. She does have a villain track, or villainous plot track, similar to Red Skull, that only goes up to 12. Her BAM ability deals 1 damage to each hero in her location, but we discard all civilians from her location and increase the slaughter track by 1 plus the number of civilians that were discarded, which sucks. If she overflows, if 1 or more thug tokens can't be added to the location, deal 1 damage to each hero in Proxima Midnight's location, and if a civilian token can't be added to the location, we increase the slaughter track by 1 for each civilian token that couldn't be added. So hopefully we basically, I guess, just need to worry about the civilians in this case. So yeah, you guys have any questions before we go?
We have a power up here and a power up there we need to get to.
Yep, so once again, the power up here is unlocked when we clear all 3 missions, and the power up over here, this time we're going to be dumping movement onto them. So yeah, we'll hopefully get that. Also, we moved around the locations in the game from the last time, so that way it was a little bit different. We are going to be using all 6 locations for the first 3 battles. So yeah, she's got her prison camp card here, which each civilian in this location requires an extra heroic action to be rescued. We've got tactical support. Heroes in this location suffer 1 extra damage whenever they take damage. And Masterful Fighter, while in this location, Proxima Midnight ignores the first punch used against her each turn. We are going to be doing this. All 6 of these locations need heroic actions. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get going. Who's going first? Besides her?
After her. She's going to move 0. Cleansing. Discard all civilians in both adjacent locations and increase the slaughter track by the number of civilians discarded. Heroes in these locations may take 1 damage for each civilian they want to keep in their location.
Alright, so we discard...
Thankfully, it's only 1.
Yep, we discard that one, so we'll go ahead and put that there. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm going to draw a card.
I mean, that's lucky that was the first one.
And that there wasn't more civilians in nearby. And I will get things started with a double wild.
Nice.
And go ahead and put the
2 tokens there.
2 tokens to clear that.
Alright. So now it goes to me. I am going to... We need to start getting the locations cleared so that way we can start getting stuff done. I'm going to use my movement and my heroic. Do my last heroic to clear that off for us.
Then are you going to move to the Sanctum or Nidavellir?
Let's see. I will head to the Sanctum. And... It's not pretty, though. I'm going to use the other 2 wilds to start taking out that location.
Alrighty.
And then...
Ghosty.
Where are you driving to, Ghost Rider?
It's a good question. I'm going to pick card first.
Did I draw a card? No, I didn't. I did not. Wouldn't have changed what I was going to do. Yeah,
I am going to clear the civilian where I am.
Clear the civilian where
That's due.
You know, one day I'll paint all these figures,
And you still won't
and
know
I
which
still
one.
won't know which one's me.
Who are we? All right. You know what? I should probably actually put a card down first before I start doing all that, right?
Mhm.
That might help.
That's the heroic action I used. I'm going to move over here and remove that civilian as well.
You need 2 heroic actions to clear from
The
this
civilian.
location.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
You can come over to me and clear this threat, so we have it done.
I can do that too.
All right. Who were you again?
That's the right one.
All right.
And I'm James.
And now, because of the end of turn location, you can place a
One
token on the power up or one of the threats.
Um,
I suggest those power ups because I don't think we want to be wasting movements to clear the power up. But that's just my thoughts.
probably a good idea.
Which one are we doing?
The movement on the power up.
All right.
Alright, Proxima, what will you be doing? Cleansing again.
I swear I shuffled this deck.
Discard all civilians, blah, 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 blah.
She doesn't move. There's no civilians.
Nothing to worry about.
They shouldn't add more this time, so that's good.
Yep. Alright, so I'm going to draw a card. Alright, so I will do a move punch and the wild. So let's go ahead and
Punch a thug.
punch the thug.
Yeah.
I will
That thug was punched.
move to where the rest of you all are, rescue the civilian, and then end the turn location. I will
Move.
put a heroic here.
All right. I'm going to draw a card. And this is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to use one movement to go here. I'm going to use both punches to punch the thugs. Because the prisoner camp doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
For that. And then I'm going to move back here. And then use the movement up. I mean, I could have done either one, but use the movement to do that.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to really suck when she walks over to where we go.
Alright. I'm going to draw a card.
Show off.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a ton I can do from where I am because we've really got...
We basically got to move. We got to wait for her to go and draw something. You have one movement. If you can get there and clear that off, or start working on that so we can actually clear that guy off.
Yeah, I mean, I can do 2 on the one right next to me as well, so same amount, right? Either way, the punch is wasted, so I'll go ahead and move up 1. Oh, sorry. I'll move up 1, double wild to start clearing that out.
Wonderful. She is going to not move. Surprising. She's going to bam. So, thankfully, there's no civilians there for her to... but she will be adding a civilian there. And in the 2 adjacent locations.
Sweet, I can rescue them.
Well, we need to clear...
Yeah, it makes it hard to do.
So that way it doesn't
Threats.
cost extra to... 1 her location and 2 in Hala. Now I will draw a card. And I have a double wild thanks to...
Well, you're welcome.
Yes. Thank you. I think I will add another wild.
Crazy.
I will move up to that location with said wild. I will clear and rescue. And there's nothing about KOing, right? We can sacrifice the end of turn locations. You can KO another.
It's Vormir, so you may KO another hero in the
Sorry,
fight.
dude.
I would prefer not to
clear
use
a
the
threat
cards
card.
in my hand right now, if you don't mind.
Don't worry.
Gotta.
He's not a vampire. You can't kill him. You have no reason. Let him go. He's just a fiery demon. And I'm a schizophrenic. We're all fine.
What?
Huh? Alright, my turn. Are you
Uh,
gonna sacrifice him?
no,
You
not gonna.
You gonna send him back to hell where he belongs? Like, what are you doing?
Not
here?
yet. Not yet.
As funny as it would be, I do want to try and
A win?
at least stop Thanos.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna draw a card.
I just got a really good. So when you get KO'd, you lose all your cards, right? So it would go to my deck.
Yeah, and then it would go to the bottom of your deck, and you'd have to draw new ones when you started. But
I've got at least one. I don't want to have that happen to.
okay.
Otherwise, I'd be all for it. Except, I mean, what's the worst that happens? I just wake up on my next turn, draw some cards, and take my turn. Like, who cares?
And we would clear a threat instantly.
Yeah, but then she'd also be.
Moving faster, I know.
Yeah. I don't like that. We know I don't like that.
Yeah, well.
Mm-hmm.
If we're up to me, we do it all in one turn.
If we could somehow manage that, that would be epic. But I'm pretty sure they designed it so you couldn't.
Alright, just so I can get out of where I'm at into something, whatever.
That's a challenge, Jake,
One,
by the way.
two.
We're going to make it happen one of these days.
3.
Okay.
It is Ghost Rider's turn.
With double
Draw a card.
wild.
With a double wild to you, sir.
Yeah. What's the bad thing on the where she's at?
When in this location, Proxima Midnight ignores the first punch used against her each turn.
Okay. There's a civilian there with her now?
There is a civilian
There's
with
a
her,
civilian
and
with
there's a
her.
civilian where you are currently at, too.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you could rescue 2.
I can rescue 2.
Hopefully she moves this turn. I mean,
She's pretty much encamped out in Asgard.
So I'm going to go ahead and rescue
Where you're at?
where I'm at. I'm going to move up to where she is. I'm going to rescue. And then I'll use the last one. I can either clear that one or I can work on this. What do you think? Let's go and work on that for right now.
okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's see what she does. 1 and a bam.
Well, that's okay.
It's not horrible.
Deal 1 damage to each hero in Proxima Midnight's location. There's no heroes in her location.
Okay.
Discard all civilians from her location. That's where it gets bad.
So it's gonna go up by 3.
The wall 4. From her location, and increase the slaughter track by 1 plus the number of discarded
So 3.
civilians.
Yeah.
1 plus the number of discarded civilians. We discard 3. 2 from here, 1 from here.
How are we discarding this one?
Because it's from her and...
Where are you getting?
from her location. I'm thinking of the other things where it was
Yeah.
adjacent. That's my bad.
I was wondering what
So
was
just
going on
3.
there.
So
Like you said, you're schizophrenic.
No, I remember. No, what is,
Currently
there's
at
something in
4.
here about. I thought there was something somewhere about adjacent locations with her. I might have been looking at something different.
Her cleansing was adjacent.
That's what I'm thinking of.
But anyways, so
I got caboozed.
so she's a third of the way to her thing.
Yep.
I have a move in heroic.
Sure do.
I get to draw a card. And there's currently nothing where I am at. So, I guess I will move up to Ghosty's spot and put 2 heroics onto the threat card.
Okay. I will
Draw a card.
I should probably do that.
Won't hurt. May not help, but it won't hurt.
Alright.
She's not giving us a lot to work with here.
Nope.
There's 2 tokens on the field. Oh, thug and
Yeah.
civilian.
Alright, I'm going to unfortunately have to burn a punch. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to burn a punch. I'm going to use that heroic to do that.
Maybe we should
And
just
rescue the civilian that's with me.
sacrificing each other.
Unfortunately, that happened. But we also want to make sure she didn't bam it, so. There's no fear track issue now. When she eventually moves.
So the civilian is rescued.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Well, I guess I'll get a punch token.
Might as well.
That's good.
And if you sacrifice a card, you get a second punch token.
No.
Just an idea.
Yep.
So now she's gonna go.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
And she's gonna do 3. Bam. No effect. 2 civilians to her location.
One
And 1 to either adjacent location.
Alright.
We have enough civilians to rescue now.
Yep, we don't have enough thugs. That's going to be
But
a
we
problem
can
in this one.
start beating her up.
Alright.
Once we get those 3 civilians, yes.
Yeah.
And I got enough to punch her with, so that's not what I need.
Yeah. What's it? Oh, that's the warming one. Okay. I will go ahead and just move and clear that civilian.
Do you want to clear the where we are?
That threat makes it harder to punch her if she happens to be there. That's
Yeah,
also the not the metagame, but that's also the healing spot.
I'm not worried about that. I want to clear that civilian.
So
Move to.
Move to Vormir, and yeah.
alright. Mr. Jake.
Draw a card. Alrighty, I will
Mr. Snipes, it's your turn.
play a move in heroic. I'm going to clear the threat. Then I will move here. And I will clear the power up with the other movement.
Nice.
Alright. So we got the power up card for the Thanos fight. So we got 3 cards now.
Alright. She's going to give a stone on the next turn. 2 and a bam. She's going to go to Asgard.
No one's there to bam.
No civilians, so that's good.
Civilians near
She's
her.
going to add some thugs.
Good thing I cleared the civilian.
2 to her location. And 1 in each adjacent.
There's one adjacent there. 2 there. There's thugs, right?
Yes, thugs.
Alright, so there are almost enough thugs to clear that.
So you get the other power up card.
Yep.
Your turn there. Mark.
That's at least.
That is your real name.
I mean, hindsight, I probably should have been him because one of his personas is Jake Lockley.
Oh, alright. So I'm going to. Since I need them on the board, I'm going to play that. I'm going to use a movement to go here. I'm going to punch these 2 thugs.
Excellent. I like the punching.
Okay. Don't forget to shuffle your hand.
Well, I'm also going to. I can do everything in every order. I'm also going to do this. So that way's that. I'll shuffle my hand.
And draw 3. Alright. Looks like it's Ghost Rider.
Because I also have a card that I need to. I get the wilds based on how many of my
Nice.
superpower cards are on the board.
Yeah.
And I did not get it back. I almost like the cards I just had.
So you have a thug.
He says a thug there. There's 2 civilians here, which.
We should probably rescue.
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't give him a movement, but I didn't even have a movement to give.
I cannot rescue. I can go and clear 3 thugs. I can do 3 thugs. That's probably the best I can do at this point. So I'm gonna clear the thug where I am. Move up with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then use these 2 punches to clear the other 2. And what happens if I'm... I just get to heal. That's fine.
No thugs to... Thanos is going to have the Time Stone.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Doctor Strange one.
And the next card is 4 and a bam.
1, 2, 3, 4. That sucks.
So she's going to get 3 more on the slaughter track.
Damned.
Because of the bam.
Yeah.
She will be adding some thugs. 1 to her location and 2 to the adjacent. 2. I will draw a card. And I have a move and a punch. Alright, I will do move and heroic. So I have 2 moves.
Alright.
I will go ahead and heroic in that location. And I will move.
You can move 2 and punch, right?
I could move and punch that way, or I could start moving that way and punching.
Either way, if you punch 1 thug, you...
Yeah. I think I will go here and punch the thug that location. She is now vulnerable.
Ooh. I'm gonna draw a card and see. Nope. Alright, so let's see.
We still want to make sure we get the civilians before we defeat her, but
if
she gives us enough to do.
I'd rather stop her from giving 2 more stones to Thanos.
Good point. Fair enough. Okay.
So, not just saying that because I'm a bloodthirsty vampire.
No, I hear you. No, I understand.
Crap. Anything I do is gonna waste some symbols in the current way it is.
That's fine.
Here, I'm gonna. No,
She's more than likely going to be moving.
I know she's gonna more than likely get to me, so I'm gonna do that. So at the beginning of my next turn, if I would get damaged, I ignore it and just go somewhere else.
Cool.
So I'm gonna use 1 of the heroics to take that, and then so all the locations now opened up.
Move to Nidavellir.
Oh,
Very
or
good.
you could get his card back.
Yeah, you double wow.
I'm gonna sacrifice the punch for my double out wherever that went.
Nope. And now Proxima. 1 and a bam.
Oh.
So she goes there.
No civilians.
No civilians. Do 1 damage to each hero in her location, so you get hit.
Yep.
And then discard all. Yeah, there's nothing else.
She's going to add 2 civilians.
Okay. But the BAM comes first.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, the BAM
so
comes
1
first.
to the adjacents.
Yes. And 2 to where I'm at.
Excellent.
So we could possibly get that.
We could.
Other one.
I took my damage. Back in the bottom of the deck.
My turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Draw a card. Alright. I'm going to play this card. So I'm going to start by using this heroic action. No, I'm going to move first. Heroic action where I am.
For that.
For that guy, yep. Then I'm going to punch her 3 times.
Wow.
And what do I get to do at the end of my turn there?
KO another hero to immediately clear a threat card.
There's
no more threat cards.
Okay.
So.
You're saved this time, Nightwalker.
Daywalker?
Daywalker?
Daywalker.
That's right.
Yeah, Night Runner.
Demolition Man.
Knight Rider? Oh, wait, that's me.
No, you're Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay. Who rides in the night?
Anyways, I'm going to draw a card.
Fire looks cooler at night.
Yes. Yeah.
So you gave me a movement.
I did. I selfishly gave you just a movement because I wanted to pound her face a few times.
So I will.
Clear that.
I can't.
Eric,
I can't rescue.
Control yourself.
This is all getting cut.
Go ahead. No, stop.
Go ahead, go.
Go ahead and just punch a thug. Clear it. Let's do it.
I will play double punch and hit her twice, and then I will move to the heal up.
Card.
To heal up.
To heal up.
The card.
I don't. You didn't give me a heroic. You didn't set me up for
Oh,
success.
that's right. That's those guys. Sorry, I thought it was.
Why aren't you doing the thing that I clearly didn't help you with doing?
Sorry.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna heal, and maybe be able to do the thing.
There's a glare on there. I actually can't tell which tokens those are, and I forgot which one we already cleared.
So she's gonna go. 5. No bam. She is going to add
What?
a lot.
So we might have lost.
So she's going to add a slug and civilian
Hold on.
and to
gotta
the
start
adjacent
here.
locations.
So a
And we're
thug
okay there.
and a civilian here.
We're okay.
Right.
Thug and civilian
There.
there.
I gotta go here first.
There's going to be a thug, which fills it up, and then 2 civilians
Which
will cause the slaughter track to go up 2 because we can't add them.
Right. And then the other one.
The other one is a thug and a civilian,
All right.
which they can both be added.
Yep. So I know we keep not doing order of operations with that. I know at some levels it's important, like with
Yeah.
what's his face, Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Like his overflow goes like if you can't fill it, it goes to the next one. That's why you have to do it like in a certain order.
Yes. Anyways, so that is that. It's now your turn. You have a double punch. And
I have a double punch, and she's nowhere near me. I actually needed her to come over to me so I can actually move to wherever I wanted to. All right.
well, that would have helped because she didn't bam.
True. All right. Dang it, the best I can do is. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that.
Give me something good.
I was gonna say, if nothing else, if you move to where I am and rescue the civilian, we get the power up card.
Oh, I didn't even think I was gonna go this way and clear this, but actually I can do either one. We'll do double wild.
Excellent.
We'll go here.
You can
No, wait, I can't.
rescue the civilian.
No, I can't do that either. Oh, you're talking about going here?
Yes, and rescue civilians.
Yeah,
they
do,
could-
Then
they
I'm
could-
basically gonna have to give up the 2
Punches, yes.
punches, but
it's fine.
all
We
right.
get the power up card.
My turn. Sweet. I shall.
Now we just need to hit her for a few.
2 or
you
3.
need to move 1 and
Shit.
hit her for 2.
All right. Pick a card.
Which, if
Play
you have
a
a
card.
movement or a
Yeah.
punch, you can do it.
Yes.
And then he's the hero for 2 games in a row.
He is.
That makes me feel not good.
I know. Well, it's because he's a demon.
I'm gonna move.
That
and
makes
punch
me
her
feel
2 times.
slightly better.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move and punch her 2 times. Actually, I think I'm gonna rescue some civilians so we can overflow.
So you can deal punches to thugs in your location before you go.
Okay.
If you wanted to.
Deal 2 punches to each thug in my location. Just because. You gotta make a point.
He
Send them
shows
back
those
to hell.
thugs.
Yep. And now.
Give him the penance stare.
There you go.
And then finish her off.
She's finished.
Done.
All her health is gone.
And she did not slaughter enough people for us to lose.
Oh, she did not. All right. So that was Proxima Midnight.
And we only gave up 1 stone again.
One
right?
stone again. So Thanos is at 2 stones. He's got the Reality Stone and the Time Stone. So, yeah.
Until next time, guys.
Yeah, until next time. All right, so that was the second fight in the campaign for Marvel United, the Infinity Gauntlet. If you guys are enjoying this, go ahead and like the channel. No, not like the channel. What do we do here?
Subscribe to the channel
Yep.
and hit
What's
the
it?
bell
Hit
and
the bell.
like the video and make a comment.
Mm-hmm.
And
do all that thing.
And all the things, yeah. Share with your friends. Tell them how great we are.
Yeah.
Do the algorithms.
That's the algorithms. Do that.
Goodbye.
Later.